Hello everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to the vlog. What have we done so far today?
We went to a church earlier.
Our next stop was Abourjeili Castle, which is a 12th century fortress originally built under the rule of Sultan Saladin. The fortress is really big, and it has incredible views of the Jordan Valley and surrounding deserts, including those stretching into Syria and the West Bank.
Great battle between Muslim against Byzantinian. That battle called Yarmouk. Yarmouk 6.
Feel like a deep connection with in that lake.
We're in Jerash, an interesting place. I don't have a lot of context, but I'll do my research after visiting.
We are walking around the archaeological sites and we're doing an archaeological tour. One of the things that's really interesting is right there is a street and like regular shops. There's Bank al-Ittihad,
Aramex,
Markaz, and here
some nice archaeological places, which we think are Roman.
For me, one of the most incredible parts of Jordan was just how well preserved the ancient sites and cities were. And I was truly as taken aback on the last day as I was on the first day at how well and seamlessly the old and the ancient blended in with the new and the modern. Jerash, a city that you see here, is a city in northern Jordan, and it contains sprawling Greco-Roman ruins, and it's really the perfect example of this. When we walked in to our right, we saw these bustling streets. There were stores that are accessible to people today, and then to the left you see all of these, ancient ruins, which I thought was really cool. A recurring question though that I had throughout the trip was one related to the reasons for such exploration, preservation, and excavation. Why do we care to uncover, to protect, and to visit ancient ruins? The way that I see it, our world is full of so many unknowns. And the human journey at its core is one of deep exploration and discovery. I think that many people are uncomfortable with, having unanswered questions, and so we spend our lives sort of seeking out opportunities to learn, to grow, to expand our horizons. We then often derive comfort, if not from knowing itself, then from recognizing the efforts that we put in to actively, search for these answers. In this sense, I think that there's something truly profound about our human desire to uncover and to understand the past in order to find comfort or meaning in our existence, both present and future.
Welcome to my hometown, Pompeii of the Middle East. This is how it is called. I mean, it's one of the best 3 Roman cities in the world. Pompeii in Italy, Ephesus in Turkey, and Jerash in Jordan. So the city actually is a Greco-Roman. Was established by Alexander the Great, and that was in 4th century BC. So Alexander the Great defeated the Persians, conquered the whole region, and established the city of Jerash. But also we still have remains that prove that the city inhabited far more beyond the Greek and Romans. Southeast to the gate, we just passed by that gate, we've got remains dated to the Neolithic age, like 7,000-8,000 BC. I mean, the fertility of the land, water was there available, especially we have a river nearby. So these things encouraged people to choose such region to live in, right? Now Alexander the Great, as you know, he died as a young man. He was like 31 years old when he died. So after his death, 2 of his generals wanted to conquer the region after him. One is called Seleucid and the other was Ptolemy, right? So they kept fighting each other over and over. Finally, our region ended up with Seleucid and his army, while Ptolemy and his army went to Egypt, and their capital there was Alexandria. So during that time, the Greek time, the name of the city was Antioch on the Gold River. And it was mentioned in the Bible something.
In a conversation that I had with our tour guide, I learned that people had to make peace with the fact that there are some places, like the rest of the ancient city of Jerash, that simply won't be excavated because newer buildings have been built, being inhabited, and it wouldn't be fair to destroy people's homes in search for stories from the past. So although we know the ancient city of Jerash is much larger, it's going to remain hidden, and that's just something that we've had to come to accept.